Hello, my name is Derek Singer Jr., and today I'm going to be talking about which collegiate football team deserves the right to call themselves DBU. So, DBU stands for Defensive Back University. Defensive Back University really describes who puts out the best defensive backs into the NFL. And in my opinion, it's definitely LSU. There's nothing you can go wrong. Like there's no argument against it. But some people like to say that it's schools like Ohio State or Texas or the University of Texas or the University of Florida. Like what? If I really wanted to like just talk about them and what they've done, they would have nothing on what we've done as a university into the NFL. So going back through all the years, there's all sorts of former LSU football players who have built an amazing legacy around LSU. We can start off with Corey Webster. Corey Webster is probably one of the first like amazing defensive backs at LSU around like in the early 2000s. After him, I think everybody knows Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson is one of the all-time greats. He's still playing in the NFL to this day. And when he got to the NFL, he went to 9 straight Pro Bowls, which is unheard of. Like nobody's done that since their rookie year all the way up until now. Like they're still like that just doesn't make sense, and that's crazy. You got people like Tyrann Mathieu, who excuse me, excuse me. You got people like Tyrann Mathieu, who started out as a freshman making plays at LSU, got the legendary number 7, and just went off with that. Just completely went off. And when he gets to the league, like he won a Super Bowl 2 years ago. He been making plays all around the league. Like everybody knows him as the Honey Badger for a reason. Like a honey badger, that's just like an animal that's just like fearless and just strong, so strong and mighty, like get the job done always. You got people like Greedy Williams, Christian Fulton, like all these people who've been a part of LSU. They are the reason that we have this argument, because all these other arguments are Ohio State, Jeffrey Okuda, Denzel Ward, or Marshawn Lattimore, like those 3 compared to LSU's best 3, it has nothing on us at all. At the University of Texas, I don't even know why they claim to be the best, because they don't even have any good cornerbacks or good safeties in the NFL. I would never understand that, but just had to shut that down because it's Texas. Burnt orange? Come on. Nah. And then we have the University of Florida. Now, Florida, I believe that they have the closest thing to what we have, because they have, like, going back through all the same years, like, they got Kiera Elam. They had Marco Wilson, who's going into the NFL this year, C.J. Henderson, and many more, and Vernon Hargrave, Joe Hayden. Like they got a lot of people, real good people. But see, the difference is they don't contribute whenever they get into the NFL. They don't do as good as all the LSU players had. And another thing is that with LSU, we win there's an award called the Jim Thorpe Award. That award is the best defensive back. LSU has the most Jim Thorpe Award winners, and that should say it all by itself. Like, if you have the most, then that means you earn the right to call yourselves DBU. Like with these other schools like Texas, I can't even name one player from the from them. From Texas, I can't even name one player that has won the Jim Thorpe Award. Simple as that. Don't know why they're in an argument, but they are. They claim to be the best for some reason, but they're not. Another thing, Only LSU has had multiple top 10 picks for a defensive back since 2000. Only LSU. There's a reason. There's a reason why LSU is the best. We do the best in college. We do the best in NFL for long amounts of years. That's it. No other school does what we do, and that's why we retain the name DBU.